In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on February 21st, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Philadelphia Flyers versus Chicago Blackhawks. The upcoming clash between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Chicago Blackhawks on Wednesday night in the United Center presents an intriguing matchup between two teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Chicago Blackhawks, with 33 points in 56 games, have struggled recently, posting a 1-8-1 record in their last 10 games. On the flip side, the Philadelphia Flyers currently hold the 3rd spot in the Metro Division, boasting 65 points in 56 games, but they have a 4-5-1 record in their last 10 outings. The impending confrontation between the offensively challenged Flyers and the equally struggling Blackhawks sets the stage for a compelling battle on Wednesday night. The Flyers' potential advantage lies in their ability to generate shots on net, as they lead the NHL in this category. Despite their high shot volume, the Flyers face a challenge with their 30th ranking in shooting percentage. Nevertheless, on Wednesday night, they will have the opportunity to unleash their shots against a Blackhawks team that ranks 28th in goals against average and 24th in save percentage. The Blackhawks, positioned 29th in the league in shots allowed, are unlikely to impede the Flyers' offensive output. Philadelphia has undeniably outperformed Chicago throughout the season, reflecting not only in their overall record but also in their against-the-spread performance. The Flyers stand at 35-21 against the spread, whereas the Blackhawks lag behind at 25-31 against the spread. Adding to the Flyers' favor is their recent dominance over the Blackhawks, having won 7 of their last 9 meetings. Chicago is currently mired in a troubling losing streak, winning only 1 of their last 10 games. Interestingly, the Flyers have displayed greater prowess on the road this season, boasting a commendable 15-8-5 record. Despite recent improvements in health, the Chicago Blackhawks find themselves unable to halt their accumulating losses. Offensive struggles persist, even on home turf. In contrast, the Philadelphia Flyers have excelled as road warriors with a 15-8-5 record. To climb in the standings, the Flyers must capitalize on games like these against struggling opponents. While the Flyers have pleasantly surprised this season, averaging 2.91 goals per game, the Blackhawks, committed to a tanking strategy, remain one of the NHL's weakest teams. With a dismal record of 18 losses in their last 22 games and an average of just 2.09 goals per game, the Blackhawks stand as the least profitable team to support. Consequently, the Philadelphia Flyers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams find themselves at the bottom of the goals per game rankings. The Blackhawks hold the unfortunate distinction of being the lowest scoring team in the NHL this season, coupled with the lowest shooting percentage. They face a challenging task in producing offensive numbers against the defensively solid Flyers, who rank a respectable 12th in the NHL in goals against average. The Flyers, although stingy when a man down, struggle in shooting accuracy, standing at 30th in the NHL, and occupy the penultimate position in the league on the power play. Offensive prowess is lacking on both sides, with both teams ranking 20th or worse in goals per game. Additionally, both teams have tended to hit the under in the majority of their games this season. In their last 10 meetings, 7 have resulted in hitting the under. Chicago has also embraced the under trend in 5 of their last 8 contests, and remains subpar on the power play. Anticipating a low-scoring affair, it wouldn't be surprising if the total concluded at 5 goals, considering their recent history of achieving 5 goals or fewer in 3 of their last 5 matchups. Although Bedard and Comte possess offensive capability, questions arise regarding the depth behind them in a matchup that lacks the competitiveness seen in contest vying for playoff spots. Foreseeing a lack of fireworks on Wednesday night, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Bruins versus Edmonton Oilers. The Boston Bruins underwent significant changes in their roster during the previous summer, losing key players. Despite this, the organization's unwavering professionalism prevented any slowdown. The Bruins continued to dominate the top of the Atlantic Division, showcasing resilience and determination. With aspirations for a deep Stanley Cup run this season, this upcoming game provides another opportunity for them to demonstrate their prowess. In this match, they will face the formidable Edmonton Oilers, a team that experienced a complete turnaround in their season over the past 2 months. Possessing superstar talent in their offensive lineup, the Oilers have the potential to become the team to beat in the wide-open Western Conference, especially if they make significant additions before the trade deadline. This impending clash promises to be an exciting showdown between two of the NHL's premier teams. While the Bruins aim to pull off an upset, the Oilers are determined to assert control on their home ice. Boasting an average of 3.56 goals per game, the Oilers, led by stars like Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, are poised to frequently find the back of the net. Their forward unit, adept at controlling the puck in the offensive zone and creating scoring opportunities through quick passes, presents a formidable challenge. On the defensive end, with a stingy average of only 2.88 goals allowed per game, the Oilers' defensive unit, anchored by players like Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard, aims to thwart the Bruins' offense. This defensive strategy involves creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on goal, allowing goaltender Stuart Skinner ample opportunity to make crucial saves. Given the Oilers' recent scoring prowess, they are favored to dominate, so the Edmonton Oilers money line is our full game side pick. Despite the Oilers' high-scoring reputation, clashes between these two teams are typically defined by exceptional goaltending, as evidenced by the under being 8-2 in their past 10 head-to-head encounters. These matchups tend to average just 5.2 goals per game. The Bruins' recent track record also leans towards the under, with a 7-3 record in their past 10 games, where they allowed fewer than 3 goals per game. The Oilers, too, have witnessed the under prevailing in 5 out of their last 10 games, with only 6 goals conceded in their last 4 home games. Despite the offensive talent on both teams, the outcome of this game is likely to be shaped by the elite goaltending duel, making under the projected total our full game total pick. Toronto Maple Leafs versus Arizona Coyotes. The upcoming hockey clash features the Toronto Maple Leafs facing off against the Arizona Coyotes, set to unfold at the esteemed Mullet Arena. Toronto's current standing boasts an impressive record of 30 wins, 16 losses, and 8 draws, while Arizona holds a record of 23 victories, 28 defeats, and 4 ties. It's worth noting that these two teams crossed paths twice in the previous season, with Arizona emerging victorious on both occasions. In recent performances, the Toronto Maple Leafs have showcased their prowess, securing triumphs in 8 out of their last 10 encounters. Conversely, the Arizona Coyotes find themselves in a challenging phase, grappling with a 10-game losing streak. Toronto's offensive capabilities have been a standout feature this season, particularly evident in 6 of their last 8 games where they scored 4 or more goals. The Leafs currently hold the 4th position in goals per game and the 7th spot in shots per game. Notably, Austin Matthews has been a driving force, leading the team with an impressive 73 points and dominating the NHL with 49 goals. Contrastingly, Arizona has encountered difficulties in both defense and goaltending throughout the season, ranking 20th in goals against per game and 25th in shots against per game. As the Coyotes head into this matchup amidst a challenging streak, their struggles highlight the need for improvement in various facets of their game. Despite their recent woes, Arizona boasts a home record above .500 this season, providing a glimmer of hope. Toronto enters the game on the back of a 4-game winning streak, showcasing their offensive prowess by outscoring opponents 21-8 in these recent victories. The Maple Leafs, recognized as one of the highest-scoring teams in the NHL, have also demonstrated commendable defensive capabilities in their recent performances. While Arizona may aim to break their losing streak and has historically achieved success against Toronto as underdogs, the prevailing challenge lies in their current struggles. It's a daunting task to predict a turnaround for the Coyotes in this encounter as they grapple with their present predicament. In the grand scheme of things, Toronto stands out as the superior team, especially considering their recent offensive surge and fortified goaltending. The momentum is clearly in favor of the Maple Leafs, so the Toronto Maple Leafs to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Examining the defensive and goaltending woes for Arizona, coupled with Toronto's formidable offensive capabilities, suggests that the Leafs are likely to find the back of the net consistently. With Toronto's recent trend of scoring 4 or more goals in the majority of their games, games. An overabundance of scoring against the Coyotes is foreseeable. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.